Nigel Cecil, Equity as you like it.
Especially for my equitable friends. Hello, Chakabatties. Nigel Cecil here, once again responding to requests for my advice from my equitable friends who sent them in by email to this email address. Now, this particular video is going to be about rebranding the Equity magazine, because my last video was about applying Nigel's techniques to rebrand the Equity logo. And we came up with this little ditty. You see, more colourful, more inclusive, Equity UK, proud to be Equity UK, with the tagline, not fighting and campaigning, but progressively promoting and protecting performers. I mean, much more friendly, isn't it? Much more welcoming. And so we come to the Equity Current magazine. Now this actually is a rebrand. Yes, here's what the previous magazines look like. So, compare the difference, eh? Hillary picked out a couple of comments from my equitable friends, and the one that topped the bowl was to say, this looks as though it wouldn't be out of place, yes, in a funeral director's reception, you see. And there's only 2 a year now. This is the spring-summer edition. There used to be 4, but the council back in January, understandably, decided there should only be 2 because of the financial restrictions brought about by the pandemic. And so that would save them in postage some £70,000 a year. So it seems a jolly good idea. But you see, when you put that to Nigel, I say, hang on, aren't you progressive, Hillary? Yes, so we've just sacked 2 magazines. What happens for the months in between? Well, if you're going to do that, Nigel's solution, sack the lot. Sack the lot. What? Yeah, I know. I didn't say completely. No, you see, my idea is, if you're progressive, well, surely a lot of the major companies now have their magazines online, and you go online and flip them over and you could read them. And of course, they do have hard copies. Now, if the problem is the postage, why doesn't the magazine go online? Because Equity now apparently has got its own in-house graphics designer, must have Adobe Creative Suites, is that the right title? Yes, so they'll be able to design a magazine that's online, and also a PDF that you could send out to members. So everybody can get it, and you can save, what, £140,000 a year. I hear you saying, what about those members who haven't got internet access? Are not technophobes, you know, they can't get on and do it all. Yes, so you do like the supermarkets do. You have a limited number of hard copies printed, say 5,000. And so those members can get in touch with Equity or their local branch, say, please may I have a hard copy? And you can give them a hard copy. Useful promotion as well in green rooms and when Equity goes to shows. There's my phone, Hillary. What are you doing to me? I'll be back with you in a minute. Let me get the phone. Hang on. Let me see who it is, shall we? Hang on a minute. Hello?
Nigel Cecil, Equity as you like it.
Yes, Hillary. Where were we after that phone call? Yes. A quick reminder. At the end of this video, there's going to be a giveaway for my regular Nigel viewers. A competition. Well, it's not really a competition, is it? Just a giveaway. But Hillary's also reminded me about the Equity Diary, because if we sack the magazine and just have it online with the few hard copies for those who haven't got internet access, what happens to the Equity Diary? I mean, it'll cost £35,000 to send this out. And where does that get us? But of course, when it was envisaged of having a diary, diaries were very useful. But are they as useful now? You see, because printed a year before, they go out of date. And in fact, as we're talking about communication, if you look at the communication page in the diary, it actually lists head of department campaigns, press and PR, marketing events and training, and it's Hillary, yes, it's members of staff who've left. Now, obviously there are changes, but it gives phone numbers. And members might not realise those members of staff have left, so they'll ring the phone numbers, and guess what? They're actually answered, personalised, by those members of staff who've left. Still, yeah, you checked that yesterday, didn't you, Hilary? Yes, and in fact, one of them actually gives a very good personalised answer phone greeting with a mobile phone number. And if you ring the mobile phone number, that just rings out until it goes unobtainable. So it doesn't actually say much about whether it's possible to keep up to date with the information in the equity diary. So maybe the council needs to review what it's doing about the diary. But that brings us to the rebranding and our giveaway competition at the end. The rebranding, well, Nigel thought, well, put our team onto it. And we've done our online magazine. We've got our online magazine, the tangible hard copy, and here's the front cover. Have a close-up at it. Yes, there you go. The magazine for summer 2021, clowning around with COVID-19, raising the curtain again in the nations. And pick yourself up personal wellness tips. Well, you'll probably notice those seem more inclusive of the general membership. You see, the activists with this, well, they like the contents, but you see, they're all activism. And that doesn't particularly appeal to the general membership. So if we want to be inclusive, a competition. I mean, we're all fun. Let's have a competition, which brings us to our giveaway. So I hope you like those ideas for the Equity magazine and the giveaway. Now, you see, here we go. Have you got them, Hilary? Well, we've got the Equity caps with the logos on. Yes, with the logos on. And to any regular viewers of Nigel's video who've liked or shared a video by today's date, Sunday, August the 15th, well, send us an email to nigel.cecil@outlook.com and we'll send you one of these for free if you'll give us your address and where to post them to. So anybody who's shared, or liked for that matter, how many have we got? Have we got enough? Well, probably. We'll see. But first come, first served. The sharers get the priority. And you have until August the 28th to send them in, so we know how many we've got to get. And we'll send you a Nigel Cecil Equity rebranded cap for free. What? The General Secretary and the President. You think we ought to send them one, Hilary? Well, I don't mind. I'm all for being friendly and inclusive. So which colour do you think they'd like? Blue, green, pink or white? Send us your ideas and say which colour I should send them to them. So there we go. An Equity cap. Join me again for the next video. And I hope you like the Rebranded magazine. So until the next time, bye for now.